everyone, I'm standing here in front of Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and this is going to be the location for the ultimate showdown in noise-canceling Bluetooth headsets. Which one will be able to survive in the Manhattan Zone? Will it be the sleek and stylish Jabra Stone or the more traditional military-grade Motorola Endeavor? We're going to go from New York's Penn Station to Times Square to Rockefeller Center, or here in historic Grand Central. Who will win? Will it be beauty versus brawn? Style versus function? It's anyone's guess in the head-to-head battle of the Bluetooth headsets. Well, before we begin any head-to-head competition, let's have the prerequisite weigh-ins to meet the contenders, shall we? First up is the Stone, a completely new headset design from Jabra. They wanted to make it more stylish and comfortable. It gets its name from the portable charger that it comes with, the Stone. As you can see, it fits in there, has a stone pebble-like shape. The green light indicates that there's enough charge for a battery. The portable charger is able to give the headset one full time or more of a charge while you carry it around during the day. When you see it turn red, that means it just needs to be charged. When using it for the first time, just press on the back side and it pops out. It'll automatically be in pairing mode the first time you use this. Otherwise, it'll instantly turn on and connect with your phone. The headset itself is lightweight. It's slightly bendable, you know, for a one-size-fits-all. They're calling it discreet, so it's not sort of cumbersome on one's face. This side of the headset is the intuitive invisible controls. This portion right here can adjust the volume simply by sliding your fingers up and down. Right here by the logo is the answer N button. You just simply press it to answer a call and or to turn the headset off. Initially I didn't like that feature. The pressure from my fingers knocked the headset out of my ear when using it. I don't always mean to be heavy-handed, but I have to say it is very flimsy when worn, especially with these new controls. If you turn the headset over, it comes with two status indicators. The top one being battery, as you can see the green light there. The bottom one being Bluetooth status of whether or not it's connected to the phone. Not really important in my opinion to have it here, but they wanted to go for style, and I guess it's an extra feature so people can get their money's worth. It is equipped with the standard Bluetooth shortcuts. For example, if you press and hold the answer N key, you can ignore a call or hit it twice for redial. The microphones are actually located here in this little hole. The dual microphones, one, you know, especially for your voice and the other for background noise. As compared to a Jawbone, the Jawbone has a little sensor that rests on your cheek which gets the vibrations to clarify your voice. It's supposedly with the Noise Blackout Extreme built right into the headset, but we'll test that later on to see if that's really true or not. There are two ways to turn it on, again by immediately taking it out of the Stone charger, instantly turns it on, or by pressing and holding the answer N key for 4 to 5 seconds. Jabra is also including what they call a belt or clothing clip. It's supposed to just fit right here into the Stone for easy portability. There we go. I personally don't see a need for this. Everyone is probably holding enough accessories and equipment enough as it is. I don't think they need another one on their belt, but they include it anyway. And all that's left really to do is to test this out in the field and see what it's going to do. Thank you. Well, our next and final contender is the Motorola Endeavor HX1. This is more of your standard form-fitting headsets, more traditional, not as stylish. But Motorola has definitely come a long way from their original design of being clunky, round, and loose-fitting. They've certainly packed this with more features and technology, such as the Crystal Talk and the Stealth Mode, which is the bone conduction technology. It comes with the standard controls for volume, the all-important on-off switch, the call button, and the stealth mode button. It may not boast a revolutionary design, but it's not heavy to wear, and it is sleek and silver and just as easily slip into my pocket as the Stone can. And definitely when using any of the buttons when it's on my ear, does not budge it does not move at all, and it's definitely not clumsy. Again, comparing it to the Elif Jawbone that has the sensor on the tip for your jaw, this one is actually built into this little nub right here that fits into your ear, which does rest up against the bones to truly conduct sound. I do warn you that this loop here can cause a little bit of an earache, but as it comes with different sized cushions, it doesn't have to be a problem. You can always pick a smaller size. It has another loop which goes over the ear, but this headset fits so solidly that I almost didn't even need it. And unlike the Stone, it is reversible, so you can switch it to be for left ears, which is definitely a plus. Another interesting feature which I thought you might be interested in is the phone prompts, especially when you turn the phone on and off. So I'm going to put this up against the microphone, and I hope that you'll be able to hear exactly what it says when you connect the phone to your headset.
Phone 1 connected. Battery level is high.
Well, I hope you were able to hear that. Unlike the Jabra Stone, where you actually have to take the headset off to view the battery and connection status, here the phone actually told it to you. It told you it was connected and the battery level was high, which I think is much better. Another great feature is the actual checking the status of your phone. Some people may not like it, but I think it's just a great feature just to do really quick. So you just would hit the call button, wait for the voice-activated dialing, check, and it brings up status, signal strength, and network and battery, and it'll actually tell you in your ear exactly what status it says on the screen. Check signal strength. Check signal strength. And I think this is a great quick way to look at your phone without actually having to take it out of the case. And the last feature, which I think was extremely important in my trials in Manhattan, is the stealth mode button. That is actually the true bone conduction technology, and again the phone will tell you whether or not it's on or off, and all you do is turn it on and go into any kind of noisy environment or anything with a ton of wind and you'll be good to go. So now that we've gotten this out of the way, let's put these babies in the field and see how they work.
Hey everyone, I'm standing here on Madison Avenue in front of Burberry, and I thought what a great idea about testing headsets would be to do it in real time. So let's see if we can find some random person off the street to help us out here, shall we?
Yes.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, very well, thank you.
What's your name?
Alex.
Would you like to participate in a trial run of a headset head-to-head?
Absolutely, why not?
Okay, so how about I will give you a call, and if you want to just go across the street,
absolutely.
and with all the street noise, so here we go, powering on the Bluetooth. The first one will be the Motorola Endeavor. And as you can see, folks, there's the loud noise I was talking about. Okay, well, Alex and I have just completed our testing of the Motorola Endeavor and the Jabra Stone, the first one being the Endeavor. So we're just going to take a couple moments and just discuss our findings. So Alex, what did you think about the sound quality of the first one, the Motorola Endeavor, about the background noise and the clarity?
Okay, well the first one, I love the first one. You were very clear on the first one, and I didn't hear the background noises distinctly. I didn't hear them. I didn't hear people talking and buses going and cars honking, and I didn't hear police sirens. I didn't hear none of that, so that was a good thing.
Now what about when I turned on the stealth mode?
The stealth mode was also, it completely backed out any type of wind noise that I heard in the background from the first time that you had called me, but you did sound like you were on speaker.
Now the second headset, the Jabra Stone, what did you think of the clarity and the background noise?
Well, the clarity wasn't as clear as the first headset. I can definitely hear you a lot clearer on the first headset, but the background noise, I actually heard the background noise. I heard the sirens and the cabs honking their horns and the buses and
in your opinion, which one do you think was the better one? The first one?
yeah, totally. The first one got 2 thumbs up for me.
CrackBerry.com.